I am committed to seeing you get on camera by the end of this video and feel confident in your own skin and have the tools in your back pocket to go from self-doubt or self-conscious to present and confident on camera, okay? This is all you need. I train students, coaches, people all over the world to do this. I've done this for many, many years and it works. It's like the flip of a switch, okay? So we just have like 3 pivots that we really need to help you switch into that are like energetic or perspective pivots that are gonna shift you from being like really terrified and anxious on camera or just stressed on camera to feeling really powerful, clear, eloquent, and like the content you're giving is super valuable, okay? I'm gonna give you 3 steps and all I ask is that you actually implement these 3 steps, okay? Somebody recently asked me if I've ever used a script. Do I use scripts in my videos? And I'm like, no. The one time Jason and I tried to use a script, we had a teleprompter running through a script at YouTube Studios. And the funniest thing in the world is that we're doing our thing. I'm speaking my part, he's speaking his part. It was so thoroughly uncomfortable and rigid, but we did a good job. We did our best until we saw the footage. And in the footage, as I'm doing my lines, Jason's reading the teleprompter and he's like reading my lines, mouthing the lines, like preparing for his line. That is so unnecessary. Like, you guys don't need teleprompters. You don't need scripts. You just need the talent, the expertise, the clarity that's in your heart. So I'm already assuming that you already know the content you want to give to people. If not, definitely hit subscribe. I help you in all kinds of ways to really grow your audience, grow your soul-centered business, and especially to raise your frequency and your confidence so that you can bring your gift to the world. So, are you ready for number 1? Pivot number 1. Okay. The reason why you feel really self-conscious and like, you know, I have a client who is saying she like zooms in on her videos and kind of analyzes how her skin looks, how her face looks, how her angles and eyes and body weight and everything looks. Nobody cares. I know this is crazy, but you're the only one who's looking at yourself that way. And if someone in your audience is looking at you with that much skepticism and they unsubscribe because of that, are they really the people you want to be working with anyway? I don't think so. So most people are just eager to get the content you're sharing and to feel your authenticity and like they can connect with you, okay? 95% of my students, clients come from YouTube. They always have. I've tried other things. It just always comes back to video and YouTube. It's just what works for me, and I'm going to share what works for me so that it can work for you. So the first issue is that we're in our minds. So just like my beautiful, incredible client who's such a powerful leader was sharing that she's like zooming in and kind of observing herself on camera, which is very common, by the way. She was in her head. So the number 1 issue is we need to get you out of your head and into your body. When you are in your most confident, free, joyful, inspired, empowered, radiant, magnetic, where people are like, oh my God, and you feel like everything's working in your favor, is it not when you're just enjoying life, you know, playing, doing something you enjoy or with someone you love, and you're not here thinking about calculating what you're going to say. You're not trying to be precise with what you're going to say to your friend or how you're going to move or what you're going to position yourself as. You're just yourself, like a child playing in a playground. So that's because a child's in the body. They're not mentally, they don't even have at certain age cognition developed yet. So there isn't like this ability to psychoanalyze or be self-conscious. So we get to come into that place, and the way I do it is, so we're dropping out of our heads. This is the first pivot to being confident on camera. Drop out of the head and into your body, okay? Into your breath, into your body. So you're not just living in this box, because your videos will come out very rigid if you are just coming from your head and overthinking. Because it's like walking around like, hey, these are the 3 steps to being confident on camera. You've got to be in your body. Right now, my shoes are off. I'm just in my body. I feel good. I feel free. So the way to do this, if you don't feel that way, is something I call the wild child warm-up. So before you hit record, so you're already dressed, you get ready for your video. Maybe you have like your bullet points. If that helps you, you do not need a script. Just bullet points. So you have your format sort of bulleted out, maybe on an index card. That's great. But now you have that, you're standing in front of the camera, you have a clean, fresh background, you have light on your face, hopefully you have good sound. You can use an iPhone or a smartphone, whatever works for you. You're well lit is really important. So now all the technical stuff is out of the way, you're dressed, you're ready, you've thought about what the video is going to be about. Now we need to get you into your body. So you do this by something I call the wild child warm-up. So take a breath with me, literally get out your phone, put it on a tripod, and let's do this together so by the end of this video you feel amazing and confident on camera. Put it down on a tripod, and now I just want you to look straight into the camera, into the lens, and say all the things that are unspeakable, that are untamed, that are wild. And let your body just, move and truly, you look into the camera, you say all the things you don't want to say. I don't want to make this video. I hate the way I look on camera. Why do I feel so stressed when I try to make a video? I don't want to do this. You just get it all out. You get it all out. Get messy. And then you might say, God, I'm tired of you judging me. I don't want you to watch this video and then look at my every single flaw and whatever's going on in your mind, if that's tying you up, or I'm so tired of trying to make what I say perfect. I don't know what to say. I have no idea how to speak effectively. Let all the gunk out. Shake it out in your body. Take a deep breath, pound your feet onto the floor, open your shoulders, get in your body as if you're in a yoga or some kind of class. Now you're in your body. Number 2, I want you to look straight into the lens, directly into the lens. The lens is your best friend. The lens is not some vague audience. This is the second thing that trips people up. They think that they have this idea, again, stuck in the head, that there's like this vague audience out there, and there's like this critic in the vague audience who's gonna like be super critical and destructive. And that is terrifying. But if you picture instead your favorite client, the client that lights you up every time you work with her or him, or your best friend, who your best self comes through whenever you're around that person, you feel heard, you feel seen, you feel appreciated. Picture that person. The lens is not a vague audience. The lens is the eye of your best friend or biggest fan, your BF. It's what I call BF in Mindful YouTube University. So look straight at them. The person who needs your help the most, who appreciates you the most, speak directly to her, okay? It's one person. This works with writing as well. If when you're writing newsletters and stuff, don't think about a whole big audience who you have to impact. Think about the one person you're actually here to help, okay? Take a deep breath. Feel into your body. Be good to yourself. Maybe put your hands on your heart. Connect with yourself. Now look at this person, the lens, as if it's this person, and share your heart with them. Share your heart with them. So you don't need to say their name, but you can practice this way and speak directly to them and say, Jill, I have a message for you today. I know you've been struggling with getting on camera. I know how hard it is for you, and I want you to know that you can do this. I want you to know that you were born to do this. I want you to know that there are 3 simple pivots that are going to help shift you from anxiety and self-consciousness to confidence and empowerment on camera. Are you ready to learn this with me? So I want you to notice, watching this, what just happened. I didn't use, when I started the video, I didn't use looking at one person. I was thinking about a vast general audience. And it worked, but can you feel the power of me speaking to you now? Can you feel how I just dropped into my own body and to my own center, and you feel connected with me now in a way that you didn't in the beginning of the video, because I was sort of bouncing around, talking vaguely. Now I feel and I can see this person in my mind's eye, and there's a more singular focus that's actually going to bring greater peace and calm into the video, into the transmission, what you're transmitting on video, on camera. It sort of creates a magnetism, a singular focus, or speaking to one person is going to create a sort of magnetism because it's like this very specific singular focus, okay? So share your heart with them. There's more to say about this step when you're on camera, how you structure a video, but I'll leave that for another. I think I've made other videos on this channel. You can scope it out. The third step is to go from, what can I get? I want you to like me. This is what most people are doing. Followers of fear. I want you to like me. I want you to like this video. I want you to subscribe. I really need you to accept me. Please don't judge me. Whatever you do, please, please, please don't leave a negative comment. That's what most people are doing. I focus on the fans. Probably the best advice I ever got from a dear soul is to focus on the fans. And I focus on what I can give those fans, not on what I can get. So the pivot is, what can I give versus what can I get? What can I give is being a leader of love. What can I get? I need likes. I need your approval. I need your acceptance. That puts me in a very insecure position where now I'm right back in my head, walking around like this. And when I go, what can I give you? My shoulders relax. Singular focus. I'm in my body. I'm now in abundance because I have something to give and I'm excited to give it. So the energetic pivot is focused on what can I give versus what can I get. And that level of generosity is leadership, it's empowerment, it's also magnetic. It's not about if your hair looks good. I haven't done my hair today. And it doesn't matter if your lighting is perfect or your makeup is right. People feel you. They feel that you genuinely give a shabib about helping them, and that you actually are present with them as you're delivering the content rather than it's all about me. It's the me show, okay? So just to recap here, please pull out your camera, look into the lens, step one, to get out of your mind and into your body, and just say all the things that you've been harboring. Oh my God, I so don't want to do this. I hate doing this. I hate making videos. Why do I have to do this? Why am I so terrified of this? I don't even know what to say. I don't even know how to control my mind that's spinning right now. Ugh, I'm done. I don't even forget it. I'm not doing it. Whatever comes out. And then jump up and down, let it out. Be silly, be wild. Have fun. Have fun. Wow, revolutionary today in this day and age in America or in any Western country typically. Have fun in your work. Have fun in what you're doing. Okay, step two, look at who you are talking to. Imagine this is the eye, the lens is the eye of your dream client, of your ideal client, and your favorite, just your biggest fan or best friend. Picture one person. Take a breath. You're now connected to your body and speak directly to her. And now you're going to feel the energy move through you because you're singularly focused on a real human, not some vague robot land audience, right? Like just some made up world in your mind. Third step is go from what can I get to what can I give? So if you find yourself going, oh my God, I hope that you like this. Do I look okay? Do you like this video? Are you going to subscribe? Please don't judge me. Please accept me. To I see you and I know the power in you and I'm here to help you to uncover that power within you. So I'm literally focused on what I'm a master at, on whatever you have expertise in, focus on what you can give. It's like your video is is a bundle of flowers or thousands of dollars that you are handing to somebody. Energetically, how does that feel when you're actually showing up to give something, not to get something back, but just to give it, because it's the gift you bought for them, because it's the gift you're excited to give them. So those are the 3 energetic pivots. I hope that that supports you. The real key is to practice and keep doing it. And there's something in Mindful YouTube University we do called video diaries. Video diaries. That means do this for your eyes only. Make videos, shoot videos for your eyes only, and do exactly what I just shared with you and just start getting it out. And next step would be to just start sharing maybe with one person or in a private Facebook group that you have your community in, or you join like a membership program or a community where you're safe to share things like that. We do that in the Diamond Dojo. People come in sometimes and are like, I have the sales video I have to put up or I want to put up, but I'm so nervous. Can I just play it here? Here it is. Could you just tell me if I should reshoot it? And then we watch it, and it's usually, almost always, like, are you kidding me? It's powerful. It's amazing. All the story in their head is simply blocking their confidence and their freedom in sharing it. So have a business buddy or an accountability partner or a community like the Diamond Dojo. And I hope that this video supports you. Let me know in the comments which of these 3 pivots is something that you've been struggling with. Has your block been being stuck in your head, which is step 1? Has the block for you been making it about a big audience rather than one person? So like thinking too vaguely rather than singular focus on one person? Or 3, have you been all about like, what can I get, and worried about negative comments, which is all about being a follower of fear? And are you ready to step into being a leader of love? And that's all about what you can give, generosity, okay? So if you are choosing to be a leader of love, give this video a thumbs up. And thank you so much for saying yes to your dream, for saying yes to being the leader that you are here to be, because right now you are needed more than ever. We are needed more than ever. And I don't say that lightly or some cliche generic comment. Look around. If you can show up and be yourself, and that affects one person, you have no idea what an impact that could make on that one person, and how that one person can impact their family or their clientele or their community. And it requires all of us, not just a couple leaders like being visible and confident on camera. It's about all of us dropping into our hearts, getting out of this game of what can I get from you? How can I be perfect for you? To screw that and start to give what is in your soul and your heart to our world, because it's not a mistake that you have it. It's not a mistake that it's in you. It's not a mistake that you are infinite in value and wealth and power. Share your gift, okay? And do it with joy. And I hope that these 3 steps really help you to actually breathe deeper and enjoy the process of confidently making videos. Mwah.